What if I told you that the most powerful empire in human history, an empire that ruled for over 1,000 years, that controlled almost the entire known world, didn't fall because of some massive battle or alien invasion or natural disaster? It fell because people just stopped caring. Slowly, quietly, like a house rotting from the inside, while the owner keeps repainting the front door. This is the story of how Rome fell. And I'm not going to give you the boring textbook version with dates and names you'll forget by tomorrow. I'm going to tell you what actually happened in a way that, I promise you, is going to remind you of things you see in the world right now. First, let's understand how big Rome was. At its peak, the Roman Empire controlled all of modern-day Italy, France, Spain, England, Greece, Turkey, Egypt, and most of North Africa. Over 60 million people lived under Roman rule. They built roads so good that some are still used today. They had running water, heated floors, concrete, and a legal system that modern countries still copy. They were by every measure unstoppable, until they weren't. Rome didn't fall in a day. It took about 200 years of slow collapse. And the reasons? They sound incredibly familiar. Problem 1. The leaders stopped leading. In Rome's early days, emperors were warriors and builders. They led armies personally. They constructed aqueducts and roads. But over time, the emperors became soft. They cared more about parties and palaces than about governing. One emperor, Commodus, literally stopped going to government meetings so he could fight as a gladiator for fun. Imagine if your school principal stopped showing up to school because they wanted to play video games professionally. That's basically what happened. Problem 2. They stretched too thin. Rome kept conquering new territory, but they never asked, can we actually manage all of this? It's like if you signed up for every single sport, every club, every activity at school, and then wondered why your grades dropped and you never slept. Rome had borders so long that they couldn't defend them all. So they started hiring mercenaries, foreign soldiers who fought for money, not loyalty. And when the money ran out, these soldiers switched sides. Problem 3. Nobody trusted each other anymore. In Rome's golden age, citizens were proud to be a Roman. They paid taxes willingly because they saw roads being built and water flowing. But as the government became more corrupt, as leaders stole money and ignored problems, people stopped trusting the system. They stopped paying taxes. They stopped volunteering for the army. They started thinking, why should I sacrifice for a government that does nothing for me? Problem 4. They ignored the warnings. For decades, groups from the north, Germanic tribes, had been pushing against Rome's borders. Small raids at first, easy to handle. Roman generals sent reports saying, this is getting worse. We need more soldiers here. And the emperors in their palaces said, it's fine. It's always been fine. Until the year 410 AD, when a Gothic king named Alaric marched his army straight into the city of Rome and sacked it. For the first time in 800 years, a foreign army stood inside Rome's walls. And the emperor? He wasn't even in Rome. He was hiding in a smaller city called Ravenna, surrounded by swamps, pretending everything was okay. Here's what I want you to take from this. Rome didn't fall because of one bad day. It fell because of 1,000 bad choices, each one small enough to ignore, each one easy to say, "That's not my problem," about. A leader who'd rather play than lead. People who take more than they give back. A system that grows too big to manage. Citizens who stop trusting each other. Warnings that get ignored because the truth is uncomfortable. Does any of that sound familiar? It should, because these patterns repeat constantly throughout history. Every empire, every company, every team that's ever fallen apart, it usually follows the same recipe. The lesson isn't Rome was dumb. The lesson is collapse doesn't announce itself. It doesn't show up with a banner and a warning siren. It creeps. It whispers. And by the time everyone agrees it's happening, it's usually too late to stop. The Romans at the height of their power would have laughed if you told them their empire would fall. Us? Impossible. We are Rome. We're eternal. But nothing is eternal if you stop maintaining it. Not an empire, not a friendship, not a family, not a team. The things that last are the things that people actively choose to protect. Every single day, even when it's boring, even when it's hard. Rome didn't fall because someone destroyed it from the outside. Rome fell because the people inside forgot it was their job to hold it up.